Last night, the three men who want to be Indiana's next governor faced off in their final debate before the election. Republican Governor Eric Holcomb is hoping to keep his job, while Democrat Dr. Woody Myers and Libertarian Donald Rainwater want to unseat him. Abdul-Hakim Shabazz, editor of Indy Politics, joining me now to talk about the biggest takeaways. First off, good morning to you, Abdul.
Good morning, my friend. By the way, it's been a pleasure working with you folks through all these debates, so we have to do it again in 4 years. So.
Oh, I agree, or even sooner. Don't they do them every 2 years for Congress or
Exactly.
something like that? Anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hey, I'm just curious, and oftentimes people are set in stone. Do you think the debates now, or the debate plus one, really change the outcome of the race?
Not really. I still think Governor Holcomb is ahead. I think Woody Myers is second, and Don Rainwater is third. I do think Rainwater has maybe moved up a little bit because I also saw that in some polling recently, but I don't think fundamentally the race has changed all that much.
Now, do you think if people do vote for the Libertarian because they're kind of right of conservatives, do you think that would take away from Holcomb or for some reason from Myers?
If you're going to vote for Don Rainwater, you weren't going to vote for Dr. Woody Myers. That wasn't going to happen. You're more likely probably going to vote for Eric Holcomb, and that's why in the most recent poll that we saw, Myers is up between like 2 and 3 or 4 points. Most of that coming from Governor Holcomb and some of the undecided voters. So I think if you're a Rainwater person, you're probably a Holcomb person before that.
All right. What stood out to you most from the debate from either of the three or all three?
I thought the governor did a good job sort of explaining how government works with the master of the facts and the details. A little bit shaky in the beginning. I thought Dr. Myers went on the attack a little bit more because he had to, because once again, this is the last chance for earned media. I thought Rainwater did fine, even though every time he said thank you in Hoosiers, I want to do a shot, but then I figured I'd be drunk in about 10 minutes and some change. So maybe not so much. But overall, I think once again, everybody did fine. Did the needle move that much? Probably not.
What'd you think of daylight saving time? The question, I mean, that's a big one for normal people out there. A lot of people either like it or don't like it at all. What'd you think, it had an effect on the debate?
I thought it was an interesting question because it always comes up in those gubernatorial debates. It just does, because Indiana's in a weird place in the Eastern time zone. I do think the governor said it right. We said, kind of been there, done that. We've had this debate. We had this debate about our time zones. We were fine where we are. Remember when Indiana didn't change the clocks, it was just a mess for broadcasters and trying to be like a transportation hub and no one knowing exactly what time it was here. So for me, that issue is settled and done. I do think Rainwater was interesting when he said, it's once again, here's big government kind of telling you what to do. It should be you telling big government what to do. So from that perspective, I thought it was an interesting sort of line of attack. But for the most part, DST is DST. And by the way, don't forget to change your clocks on Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So we only have like about a week left until the election. A lot of people have already voted. What do the candidates do next?
If you are the candidates, you are hitting the trails, you are hitting those long voter lines. You're basically doing everything possible to get out. You're checking to make sure your people have voted. Because so far, I think about 1 million people have voted right now in Indiana. And then you're checking to see your people who haven't voted yet. And that's where I think the governor really comes in, because they've got the organization that Myers and Rainwater unfortunately don't have at this point in the game.
Abdul-Hakim Shabazz, the editor of Indy Politics. It has been a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.
Jess, over to you.
Scott, thank you. And